Welcome to New Focused Approach to Mathematics Basic 7. Remember, this is revised edition and we are working on the indicator multiplication of algebraic expression, and this can be found in page 207 of your book. Now, with multiplication of algebraic expression, we need to be very careful, and then we make sure we also understand it from the point that it's a bit different from addition and subtraction. So if I have a number, let me call it a, and it's to the power 3 or exponent 3, and I'm multiplying it by another number, also a to the power 4. What happens is that we keep the a and we add the exponent, and that will give us 7. So a cubed plus a to the power 4 will give us a to the power 7. If I attach a number to this, let's say squared, times maybe 4 times a. Again, here I'll multiply the coefficient, so that will give me 12. Then I'll multiply a squared times a. The power here is 1, so I'm going to get a to the power 3 or a exponent 3. Beautiful. So these are some of the things you are going to be working with. Again, let me give you another instance. Maybe I have negative 2x y times let's say 5x y squared. In terms of multiplication, I'll multiply this and this, which will give me negative 10. Now x times x will give us x squared. Y times y squared will give us y cubed. Okay, so that becomes the answer. So we're going to use this principle to solve series of questions. Example here, find the simplest form of the following expressions. We have 2a squared b times negative 3ab squared times 2a squared b. Now, once again, we look at the coefficients. We multiply the variables as well. So 2 times negative 3 will give us negative 6, times 2 will give us negative 12. Then a squared times a squared will give us a cubed, times a squared again will give us a to the power 5. So it means that the powers are 5, because here is 2, here is 1 making 3, here is 2 making 5. Then b also starts with exponent 1 and exponent 2 give us exponent 3. Then another exponent 1 give us b exponent 4. So that becomes the result. Negative 12a power 5, b power 4. Then look at the next one. The next one is 15xy times 1/3 xy squared. Now the 15 times 1/3, we know multiplication of fraction by a whole number. That means we are going to do something like this. We can do cancellation, or we can multiply the numerator and the denominator. So that will give us 5. Okay, that's 3 divided itself 1. 3 can divide here as 5. So we have 5. Okay, then x times s will give us s squared. Y times y squared will give us y cubed. Then we are done with that. I hope it's very clear. Good. Now let's look at the last one. The last one is 5 times 6 will give us 30. So we have our first number 30. Now we have m. So m squared times m squared will give us m exponent 4. Then n squared times n squared will give us n exponent 4 as well. So that becomes the answer. Good. Now let's try another one. Find the simplest form of the following expression. Again, we pick this times this, that is the 16 times 1/4 will give us 4. Okay, because to be 16 divided by 4, which will be 4. Then 4 times 2 here will give us 8. Then we are done with the coefficient. Now with the variable we have p power 3, p power 1 will give us p power 4 or p exponent 4. Then p squared will give us p exponent 6. Then we have q squared. Q squared will give us q exponent 4. Then q to the power 1 will give us q exponent 5. And that becomes our answer. I hope it makes sense. The last example. Here we want to apply the knowledge of what we've learned. We are to find the area of the shaded portion, which simply means we want to find the area of the bigger rectangle minus area of the smaller rectangle. That will give us the area of the shaded portion. So the bigger rectangle, we know area of a rectangle is length times breadth. So the length is this, the breadth is that. So we are going to have 3p plus q all times 5q, okay, plus 2. So we are going to do this expansion. Then whatever be the answer minus that of the smaller one, which is also 2p times 3q. So this is what we have. So that is the smaller one. When we are able to get the area of the smaller one out of the bigger one, we'll get the remaining area, which is the shaded portion. So let's do this simple work here. So we are going to expand this one. And here we have the binomial expansion. Okay, that if you are multiplying binomial times binomial. So we pick the first number, we use to multiply everything here. So you're going to get 3p into bracket 5q plus 2. Then we take the q also into bracket. Q also multiply everything there to give us q times 5q plus 2. Then minus everything here, which is 6pq. Okay, so we do the expansion. So we are going to have 3 times 5 will give us 15pq plus 6p. Then plus q also times this will give us 5q squared plus 2q minus our 6p and q. So then we get this. Now with our knowledge in addition and subtraction of algebraic expression, we can see whether we can add and subtract. You realize that apart from this 15pq and then the 6pq, the rest are not like terms. So we can just do that subtraction and have 9pq, okay, then plus our 6p plus 5q squared plus 2q. And that answers the question because the rest becomes unlike terms. So we can add, we can subtract. Good. I'm sure this has really helped you in understanding this concept. Thanks so much for watching.